What's going on YouTube? Here I got my everyday carry items, and this is my collection. I want to tell you what I like about each one and a little bit about them. So I'll kind of just go in a circle of different things. So up first I have the Gerber arm bar, and the big reason why I wanted this tool was the bit driver. It's magnetic. It has two sides to the bit. One complaint I do have is this tool isn't locking. I wish you could lock it this way and out. On the other side, the knife is locking. So the knife blade, I believe, is about 2.5 inches. And I'll show you the other tools on the other side. And they have a awl here. I'm not a fan of the awl. I don't ever use an awl, nor do I know what they're used for. Here I have the scissors. They work okay. They're a little bit awkward as you saw that I opened them because you have to rotate it to use them. And these things are all right. This tool cost me $40. I believe they're on sale at Gerber.com for like $27. Was kind of annoying that I paid $40 and now they have it on sale. But I've cut, little things with this and it's done just fine. And here I'll just close it back up. And here I have the bottle opener, pry bar, and also a little hammer, so I find that pretty functional. I do like pairing it with my next tool, which is the Knipex Cobra SX. I love these pliers. They're small. They're about 4.5 inches, and I think the width of it is about 1.5 inches, but it really holds on tight to bolts. I've turned screws as well, being rounded, it really clamps on there. I like the fine tuning adjustment and that sound that the tool makes. The only problem I've had with this tool is not enough grip to actually turn things. You could see how if you actually get in somewhere, you might only have some of your palm pushing on this and a couple of your fingers. So one thing to think about. Here's a Stanley pen tool. This is about $5, and I find this pretty cheap and affordable. So it is made out of plastic. You can't really pry anything with this, but it does have a double-sided bit, and I don't know the exact sizes, but pretty cool tool for only $5. If you have a pocket in your shirt, you could easily put it there next to your pens. Here I have a Gerber utility knife. I find it very functional. It does have a pry bar and a nail puller, bottle opener. I believe this is about $30. It does have like that metal lining in there, so it feels pretty durable. One thing I do like is it exposes a lot of the blade, and I'll show you why that's important to me, because I work construction and I cut a lot of straps at work, but you could just see the outdoor edge sidewinder, how it doesn't really have that much blade exposed. So that's my only gripe. One thing I do wish that was on here is a pocket clip on there. So here's the outdoor edge sidewinder. It's a pretty cheap tool. This is about $10 or so, and it has part of a Phillips flathead, and pretty basic tool. Has plastic on one side, metal on the other. Does have a pocket clip. But overall, if you're opening boxes and you just want a little utility knife, does its job. Here I have a Roku knife. I believe I got this for about $20 about 12 years ago. So I don't know if the thumb stud switch sides. I'm left-handed, but I'm not very picky on my knives. So I like this. It opens well or deploys well, but it has serrated. That doesn't bother me because I find it helpful when cutting. Pocket clip, glass breaker. For $20 and being a full-size knife, this is a great knife. Up next, I want to just show you some carabiners. I have two Night Eyes carabiner. I do have a third one somewhere. I don't know where it is, but this one has a locking feature on it. You know, sometimes I'll pick these up if I feel the need for one. Miniature carabiner. And here is just a like key holder, something, nothing special. It has a double-sided bottle opener. Here I have the Gerber dime. I really like this tool for about $20 or $25. It's very small and it has a bunch of functionality. Needle nose plier, wire cutters. And on this side it has a flathead. It does have some detents in it, so it does lock out somewhat. On the other side, it does have a file, plus it comes to a point. I don't know if that's for smaller flatheads. And there's a lot of grime in this tool. Here is the scissors. They work well for how small they are. You know, being a $20 tool, I'm not going to complain about everything on it. It does have a pair of tweezers on there, so that's pretty cool. It does have a bottle opener here, plus you could hang it on a keychain. It does have a little loop there. I felt like this is a great tool for your keychain. Here is a box opener. Cool little tool, but I don't think I'll ever use it. Here is the knife. I believe the blade length is a little less than, or a little more than an inch. It's like 1.25 inches or so. But great little multi-tool. Here is a Cabela's tool, multi-tool. So I believe this is about $8. Spring loaded, nothing special, pretty cheap. You know, a lot of the times I'll like pick this up and throw it in a car just to always have a multi-tool in the car. And I'll show you the features. It does have a lot of things on here: a knife, Phillips, flathead, and on the other side, scissors. They don't feel too bad. A bottle opener plus a flathead, and a mini saw. The next thing I'll take out is I have a Milwaukee Sharpie. I usually carry this every day. You know, they're about $1.50, $1.75, somewhere around there. Nothing too special. I like the way it looks, feels well. I don't like buying a pack of Sharpies at Walmart. Here I have a Norwalco pen off Amazon. It was about 2 for $10. They're about 3.5 inches, and you open it by twisting it. And if I need to sign some paperwork at work, that's easy to do, and take a quick note of measurements I need. Here is an EDC pouch. This is a Viperate pouch. I believe this is VE10 or VE15, one of the two. But here it has 2 pockets in the front. It has elastic band that's divided pocket. This pocket's divided into 2, and it has 2 bigger pockets there. Here's another Viperate pouch. So I bought Viperate just because it was inexpensive and, you know, easy to purchase. I believe they run discounts on Amazon to buy them, so you get them about, you know, $19 each or $20 each. So this is VE10 or 15, one of the two. But 2 divided pockets up front. This is my smallest pocket organizer. Has Molly up front here. Has some Velcro, a zipper, You know, pretty basic. I love carrying this one because it doesn't feel like there's too much in your pocket and you know where all your tools at a certain moment. And here is the bigger version of this. It has the two divided pockets again, has the MOLLE system, and here you could put your cell phone or a notepad in here. This is a great pouch. You can fit a little bit more. Especially, it's nice to carry a notepad and have it organized. Something like this cannot carry a notepad, nor can this one hold a notepad. And a solution for that is to have some sticky notes. So a great little organizer there. They're all pretty good in their own way. You just got to figure out which one you like. Here's another notebook. Here is a gas station knife. This is about $10. I don't know if they still make this or not. I try to find it on Amazon, but nothing close to it. But cool little out the front knife. You know, depending on your state, depends on what knives you can buy. I live in a very free state, or one of the freest states. What to use the most freest state in America? Put in the comment section. I would love to hear what the freest state is, because I believe I live in the freest state. Up next, I have a Milwaukee knife. This knife cost me about $52. Has a blade length of 2.5. I definitely love this stonewash finish on this side. Looks good. I have a ton of Milwaukee tools and I trust the brand. On the other side, it has, I believe, G10 handle. This is a hardline edition. Great little knife. Would definitely recommend this, especially if you're not familiar in knives like I am. Has the back flipping action. You know, deploys well. Fun to open. Here I have the Gerber Skele tool. I just got this back from Leatherman because I broke it. I've broke two Leathermans or the same one, but it cracks right here on the pliers. You can definitely see it's not as big as something like this is the Leatherman Free P2, and I'll just do a side-by-side comparison on the needle nose. So definitely a big difference in the size and quality of the tools. Now, one thing I don't like is the actual, feel of this tool. I can't even get that out of there. But this is basic, lightweight, has pliers, screwdriver, and some people complain about how it rotates. This is a multi-tool. If you want to carry a screwdriver, carry a screwdriver. Here's the knife. This one looks brand new from Leatherman, so thanks for replacing the blade. It does have a carabiner. I do feel like it's a waste of space. And then here's my favorite multi-tool and one of the most expensive. I did get this on a deal at a pawn shop. This was about $67 and they're $130 brand new, so I felt like that was a good deal. But great set of pliers. Feels like a quality tool in your hand. Just for like me, I love feeling a quality tool. Something like Benchmade knives, when you pick them up, they're so light they don't feel like quality. But here you can see the pocket clip. I'll get into the tools here. Here's scissors, file, flathead. If I get the other tools out. Another flathead plus a wire stripper and a measurement tool. An awl with a flathead and a can opener. And all these have locking, it locks open and it has like the magnetic close and open. So another thing about the quality of this product. And on the other side, it does have a knife, Phillips, and flathead, and a bottle opener. A great tool. One thing to note is you could see the thickness of like a more used tool on this versus the other side, how small they are. And that's like one reason why I like the Free P2 over the free before. I know it comes with 2 extra blades, but I feel like this is a perfect quality setup. Here I have a Night Eyes, I guess Pry Bar ratcheting tool. So this did cost about $15, and here it has 2 bits in the center of it. So here you just rotate and it works fine, hard to reach places. For $15, I did not want to buy this, but I thought it was a good tool to have. And if you need to reverse anything out, you can just put it in the other way. I do have a bit driver here, and I'll show you. It doesn't really function that well, so it only works like that, and it will slide around on you. It is a pry bar, flat head, has a carabiner, bottle opener, and some hex sizes, I believe. So if you're interested in these, I have mixed emotions about this tool. Yes, it's good, it's useful, but it's all right. Up next, I have the Klein Tools Mini Ratchet. This is about 4 inches long, and it comes with these tools here. I love pairing it up with this DeWalt bit extender. Works well. And here it has a reverse switch. And this DeWalt bit extender does pop out, and you can get a little bit of angle to where you need a screw to. So I find that very functional for about $5. And here's the bit sizes it comes with. For $15, I feel like this is a great setup. And another thing to note with this, Klein Tools has, reputation between construction trades, and there's a lot of different ones on Amazon, and I didn't want to buy some unknown brand. I'd rather go with a trusted brand. Here I have a nail puller from Amazon. This is supposedly made out of titanium. It was $40. So you never know what kind of quality you're going to get from Amazon, but this works well, gets underneath, has functionality to it, and feels good in the hands. So you can see it comes to a point here to actually get underneath something and pry it up, and you could either wobble it back and forth to get it all the way out. But overall, great looking tool. I like that it has a pocket clip, even though if you put it in your pocket, it will be extended this way. Here I have my flashlights, and here's the Streamlight Micro Stream. I've used this for years now. For $30, this is a great flashlight. Here my flashlight's on. Here's like a narrow, and here's a wide. The battery life is about an hour and a half on high, 3 hours on low. Here's where it charges, and here's the charging indicator. Here I have a Fiat Electric flashlight. I bought this at Costco.com. It was about 2 for like $23 or so. But you just press it on. So here's the high, low, off. And then if you double tap, it turns red, then blinks red, green, and blue. For this light is very functional, was a very good deal. I don't know if they still make this product, but you could put it on your t-shirt and have your hands free if you need to. Looks like a quality product, looks well built with all the screws in there, and it is rechargeable. I would love to buy a new flashlight, but I don't want to spend $80 on a flashlight. Here is a Night Eyes keychain Pry Tools flathead. I've had this on my keychain for years now. It's just something simple, small, out of the way that I've used. Up next, I have a Gerber EAB. This is a utility knife, and here once again you can see it has the full blade on there that you can use. It does have some functionality to it. Small, lightweight. I know they make some other ones on Amazon, but that are more lightweight and smaller design or slimmer design, but I don't feel like paying $100 for a utility knife. Here is a Benchmade Griptilian D2 steel. Let me try that again. So here it is. You can see the wear and tear on there. Pocket clip, reversible. I actually really enjoy this axis lock. You know, you can flip it down, flip it up. You know, I don't want to throw my knife while I'm recording, but it does work well. Here I have the SOG Sente 2. This is a little small knife, and I bought this for, you know, place it in the wallet or put it in a unique spot where it's kind of hidden. And here I have a 511, what is it, admin pouch, something in that nature. But here I could just slip it in my EDC pouch, really unnoticeable. I believe this is about $15. There's nothing real special about it. You know, just a little pocket knife. So here is the 511 pocket organizer. It has a universal webbing here, so you could put it on your belt or put it on MOLLE. It does detach if you don't want these there. You can put it on a backpack. Velcro up front with the laser etch MOLLE. And inside this thing, so this is kind of a bigger version of, you know, a pocket organizer, but in theory you would put your cell phone in here, and you could put like a small notepad or whatever back there. It has elastic bands right here, one big pocket and two small pockets. Here I have a Mystery Ranch tech holster. Good quality product. I know it's not a typical EDC carrying case, but you know, I kind of like those cases that, you know, don't fit the ideal everyday carry theme. But this is supposed to fit your cell phone and some gear. Putting my iPhone in there, I think I have the 12 Pro Max. It was very tight in there with no case, so keep that in mind. But it does have these loops for a lanyard. I would definitely check their website out to make sure, you know, that's what you want. But you could throw a knife in here and a flashlight plus whatever other gear you would like. So that seems to be all my everyday carry EDC gear. I like to mix and match. On the weekends I'll carry different things. I'm new to this YouTube. I've been doing it for about 2.5 months now, and I'm almost monetized. I'm about 3,000 hours, and I need to get to 4,000 hours watch time, and I'm at 638 subscribers, and I need 1,000 subscribers. So make sure to hit that subscribe button to help me out, get me monetized so I can start making some money on YouTube. And I'll see you guys later.